Hello there, this is Paola Rodriguez. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Wanted to share a little bit of information with you guys. So first, I wanted to tell you a little bit about me and who I am. Then I wanted to tell you 3 tips and things to consider when choosing health insurance. And then I'll tell you a little bit more about how to stay connected with me. Are you guys ready? Awesome. All right, so who is Paola Rodriguez? So I come from very humble beginnings. I was actually born in Dominican Republic. Yes, a lot of you guys know it as an awesome destination to vacation. Now that's me in the middle, my brother and my little sister. Yes, unfortunately, she had cut her hair, and so we had to cut all her beautiful locks off. But this is us in our backyard on top of the cistern where we had our talent shows late after we got home from school. So we were in Dominican Republic, then we moved to New Jersey. Then after that, we came to Florida and actually attended the University of Florida. Go Gators. The University of Florida was an amazing 4 years. I studied business and have a bachelor's in business administration with a major in marketing and a minor in entrepreneurship. So small businesses and helping small businesses has always been a huge interest of mine ever since I could remember. Now, in my free time, when I'm not helping people with health insurance, what I do is get past my comfort zone. So I love growing. I love tearing my muscles down and building them back up. So I love the gym. I love reading books. I love Tony Robbins here on the screen. So I basically work and go to the gym. Don't feel too bad for me though. Now, want to share with you guys my goals. My goals this year in 2020 are to sell $1 million worth of annual volume. That will make me a $1 million producer, which very few people in the company have done. So I want to be one of the top salespeople in our organization. Then I want to be promoted to a field training agent. So I will be promoted to a field training agent in 2020. I will recruit 12 agents and we will be the top team in the country. I live to help others. And I know that we are going to just rock it. Now I will, and on the personal side, I will go on a 2-week backpacking trip throughout South America for my 30th birthday next year. Trips kind of got derailed now with the coronavirus going on, but I will also buy another home in 2021. So that's a little bit about me, my goals, and I know that through helping others reach their goals that I'm going to be in fact able to reach mine. So anything that I can help you guys with, please let me know. Don't feel like hesitant to reach out to me on how I can help. Now, getting into health insurance. So I came into health insurance in January of 2019, and I had been connected with the now regional leader back in 2015. Now, it took me a while to get into health insurance because I just wasn't sure. It kind of just sounded too good to be true, to be honest with you. And I just kind of saw Jason from afar, which is now a regional leader. And back in 2018, he grossed over $4.2 million in his 1099. And so when the company where I was working at the end of 2018, they were looking to make a change, I was reaching out to different people and came across Jason again and connected with one of his leaders underneath him. And I, decided, you know what, it's worth a shot, right? So I came to the position I'm at because of the money, but I stayed because of the culture. So amazing people that I get to work with, and we all push each other to do better. But our main focus is protecting individuals. So I want to tell you 3 important factors about health insurance. So 3 most important things: network, company, and max out of pocket. So network. Your insurance is only as good as the doctors that take it, right? So if no doctors take it, what's the use in having insurance? Am I right? So you want to make sure that you are in a big network like United, Cigna, Blue Cross Blue Shield. Those are the top networks, among others, right? Aetna, Humana, things like that. So when choosing your own insurance, you want to make sure that the company that you choose is a reputable one. So the company that's actually paying out the claims and um, making sure that they collect the premiums and all that, that they're a reputable company. So you want to make sure they've been in business at least 50 years, that they have a strong financial backing and assets, and also that they don't have any pending litigation, because if they do, that means they're getting sued for not paying out on the claims that they're supposed to be paying out on, right? So you want to make sure you're with a reputable company. Now, max out of pocket. This is something that's extremely important. I am flabbergasted when people tell me they don't know what their max out of pocket is. Now, you may be thinking, Paola, there's so many different things to keep track of. How am I supposed to know these things? Well, if you know anything about your insurance, is these three things. Okay, so max out of pocket, super important. Now, one of my leaders, his grandpa had to satisfy his max out of pocket. And so he was out of pocket $20,000 after a stroke. Very sad. He's doing better now from what I understand. But then his wife, my leader's grandma, had to also satisfy her max out of pocket the next year. So they paid $20,000 again. Now, because they were in a position where they were just paying out a lot of money, they weren't able to work, they unfortunately, even after having insurance, had to file medical bankruptcy. Yes, horrible. So you want to make sure that you're protecting your nest egg and you know what your max out of pocket is, okay? Now, I wanted to do a client spotlight. So these are the things I focus on when I'm talking to my clients. And my clients are self-employed people. So people that own their own businesses, people that are in real estate, in the mortgage industry. So this rock star right here, her name is Sarah Rocco. She leads a successful real estate team. She has kids, she's healthy, and she's very frugal. So the people that I'm able to help in the biggest way are people that are self-employed, people that are successful, that aren't going to receive any government assistance, any lower rates for being able to have a low income, and people that are healthy, right? So you're going to get way more competitive rates if you are healthy versus having pre-existing conditions. Now, next thing is health insurance is just peace of mind, guys. So all we're paying for, what we're doing is we're paying into a risk pool. So the insurance company is collecting on our premiums, and then God forbid something major were to happen, then they're going to pay us out and make sure that we're not financially in a bad spot when something unfortunate and unplanned happens, right? So if we have a heart attack and it's a $60,000 bill, we're not going to come out of our pockets for that. The insurance company is going to satisfy a majority of that. And so we want to make sure that we are with a reputable company that doesn't have any fine print or anything like that that's going to say that they're not going to cover the things that we need. So with that, you need a really great agent. So you don't want to be calling customer service numbers and having to figure things out on your own. You want an advocate, because health insurance can be very confusing. And unfortunately, I think they make it confusing so I can have a job, to be honest with you. But here is a little bit of how to stay in touch with me. So if you have any questions, let me know. My job is to make sure that you guys are protected, because if I can't help you right now, I'm sure I'm going to be able to help you in the future or help one of your loved ones. So this is how to stay connected with me. Now, please add me on YouTube. That's going to help me be more relevant to the health space when it comes to questions and just being a resource for people on the internet. So I'm also licensed in 31 different states. Yes, so I live in the beautiful shining Florida, but I help people in 31 different states. Now, I wanted to leave you guys with a quote. It's my favorite of all time. So to do anything less than your best is to sacrifice to give. So How you do anything is how you do everything. If you're successful, if you're the best at what you do, make sure you have the best insurance to protect you, to protect your livelihood, to protect your family. And with that, I will leave you guys to have an amazing day. Any questions you have, please reach out. Please write in the comments below how I can help. And talk to you soon. Have a great one.